Good morning. Another Monday. It's a Keemathon, the next episode, and we are mobile. Just walking down to the gym to do an hour or maybe 90 minutes, hopefully, PT session with Patrick. So each Monday I go to a gym called The Works in Monton. It's predominantly a Hyrox gym. But all the way through, like, the process of getting all the news and diagnosis and everything, Patrick's known about everything that's happened, and so he's very familiar with how I've wanted to get back to as close to full fitness as possible, and I'm in good hands in that respect. So these Monday mornings are really helpful. And what I've noticed, basically what I wanted to talk about today, is those sort of post-treatment side effects and how they're starting to sort of waste away a little bit, especially with chemo bloating. My body shape changed massively, and it is a huge positive that I did gain weight, but my sort of weight levels have come down a bit. So throughout any sort of training block for a marathon, my weight was probably around the sort of 66 to 68 kilograms. Definitely under 70 kilograms, which has never been a concern or something that is a goal where I have to hit a certain weight. Never really been sort of concerned by that, or it's never been something I have to get. But it was noticeable throughout my treatment, and especially after my treatment, my weight just continued to gradually rise, up to 81 kilograms. So what I would feel, especially after the third treatment, where my hair, which is another thing I'll quickly talk about. I do have a hat with me, which I will be putting on because my hair is wild. But there was bloating and a really sort of uncomfortable feeling in my guts, basically. My body shape I just looked really big, and I've got some pictures. I just remember seeing my body and not seeing a picture of myself and thinking my body just looks really sad. My hair was very thin, and I didn't really realise what I could see and how it actually looked. And even with the second week now, which is mad, these 2 weeks have flown by, I'm just feeling that little bit more capable, day to day, especially with sort of back-to-back runs and waking up for work and things like that. I'm not really experiencing too much aches or pains now, which is a good sign of where I'm getting to and getting back to. And then the other one, is my hair. I saw my mum and dad over the weekend. I hadn't seen them for a couple of weeks, and they just said your hair is so curly. I've ran 4 times in the first week, 4 times in the second week. So now in this third week and onwards, I'll be going from 4 runs to 5. And today, 9.5 miles after my PT session. So that's going to be, to do 9.5 will be class, and to hit those double figures and get into that 10 miles, and then eventually do a half marathon distance will be a huge win. And I've made really good gains in these last 2 weeks, or these first 2 weeks, so long may it continue. I think I'm going to be okay and be able to run like the marathon distance, and again, like the time that I want or the time I'm going to get is just going to be the outcome. I'm not really going to put too much pressure on myself at all to run a certain time. It's just being able to run a marathon again is just, that's it. So yeah, just outside the gym now. I'm going to put my hat on and yeah, get this PT session done, and then prep mentally and physically for me 9.5. So yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit, and here we are. That's the gym. So let's go in. So back out again now. PT session done this morning, ended up being an hour. I've got like another sort of 45-minute session with Patrick on Wednesday after work. So yeah, going fully mobile with this one today. Thought after last Monday's, like, yeah, it's a long one. That half an hour is too long. So gonna run down the loop line, basically hit 5 miles, and then run back 4.5. On the Wednesday before my first chemo, so I went to the local barbers, and it was Emily who cut my hair. She said, you do know that you booked in for a clipper cut? Like, we've spoken about cutting your hair shorter, but not this short. Are you sure you want a clipper cut? And I explained, yeah, I'm having chemo on Friday, and just, she kind of bit like, what? So I said, yeah, I want to sort of be in control of the length of my hair, and it'll probably be less of a shock to kind of see shorter hair sort of come away rather than longer hair. So I wanted to kind of be in control of that process happening. So I was like, right, I want a short cut, and we settled on a number 3. And pictures of that, literally sat in the chair and having a pint afterwards. So yeah, it was I think there's a video of me ringing the bell the second time after I'd had radiotherapy, and you can really see that my hair is like quite thin. It's quite sort of wispy. But yeah, on my head, my hair really thinned out, and yeah, like I was showing you before, my hair now is definitely different. Like it is curly. Not all of my hair, but the hair that disappeared and grew back, like, it is definitely different. It feels different. It's grown back different. This is the lot. I haven't had my hair cut now for quite a while, but yeah, it's definitely a lot grayer. And my gut definitely feels a lot different, because at most times when I was sat down or hunched over, I could feel sort of like this. The bloating was kind of like my rib cage was sort of pushing down or applying pressure to sort of like the very top of my sort of gut or intestines. And obviously starting running again, I want to be lighter on my feet, so it's just less strain on my body as I'm building up mileage and just working, running, and being more mobile in general. I don't want that strain through my knees especially, and my joints. So in another 2 weeks and another 2 weeks and another 2 weeks, hopefully I can get down to sort of like a weight level that's where there's a plateau, and as my lungs get better and my muscular endurance improves, I can just continue to sort of gain more confidence in my body going further into this marathon block. So yeah, 9.5 miles today. I'm just going to tootle along, but fundamentally, like, I need to just concentrate on time on feet and just get my lungs working. And I keep reminding myself that, like, for every one chemo that you have, it's probably about 2 months worth of time and recovery to repair everything. No heroes. Take it steady. Yeah, listen to my body. So that is another Monday done. I'm sure I'll feel it in the next day or two, but tomorrow, I'm sure I'll have to do an easy. I haven't looked at tomorrow yet, or next Monday, but I'm sure I'll have like a sort of 4 or 5 mile easy run to do, just to run on those tired legs and accumulate some more mileage. But yeah, that's it for episode 3. See you in the next one, and yeah, thanks for watching.